Hello there, everybody, and welcome to a later live stream. Now, due to my wife working from home and her being in video calls all day, I was not able to do this earlier. Also, just generally doing responsible grown-up adult things in the real world. I was unable to stream earlier in the day, but I didn't want to, miss out on the opportunity to live stream with you all, and especially because today we got a brand new video game that just came out today called Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened. It is a piece of the ongoing Sherlock Holmes video game series. I believe that traces its way all the way back to Sherlock Holmes Nemesis, which I believe is the one that had creepy Watson in it. That would instead of animating Watson like with a walk cycle, they would just make him teleport closer to you every time you turned away. Apparently that wasn't as creepy as these developers were willing to go. Also, I thought about this, and I really believe that Sherlock Holmes works fairly well for a Lovecraftian horror game. It's based in a similar time period, roughly turn of the century, and a lot of Cthulhu mythos stuff is about investigating the unknown, and honestly, the fact that Sherlock Holmes is classically a skeptic would honestly help him a lot, because the closer you get to the truth, the crazier you go in the mythos stories. So maybe he'll last a little bit longer because he doesn't believe in any of that stuff. But I will say that having a Sherlock Holmes Lovecraftian horror game feels a bit like the live action Scooby-Doo movie, where it's just like, oh, and now the monsters that we typically unmask, they're real now, I guess. Anyways, I'm currently not in the game. I have it going in a different window. So if it's currently silent to you, that would be why, because they didn't make it so that it would continue to make noise when the window is not the front and center. So we get to have this lovely experience. There's the sound. Alrighty. And, I'm not sure exactly what to expect. I've played a few Lovecraftian horror games in the past. And I've played a few detective games. I've even played a bit of the game that I was mentioning earlier, Sherlock Holmes Nemesis. So we'll see what exactly this ends up being. I have high hopes. Also, apparently, this game had like 5 billion trigger warnings in front of it. So keep that in mind. If you are photosensitive, there are apparently flashing lights, especially like the lightning happening right here. If you and they also did the thing where they're like, hey, listen, this is based in Victorian times. They say some sexist and racist stuff, which, I don't exactly think I was playing this this Sherlock Holmes Lovecraft game for an accurate depiction of Victorian London, but like, my God. Okay, you start her up. I got it. Listen. I got to give a little bit of preamble. Anyways, because otherwise you wouldn't be here when I started it. To hunt down leads, pin evidence, great, lovely. Let's just continue, shall we? Welcome to the stream, T-Man. Also, I've done no testing of this game, so if it's awful, it might be just, we might just have to write it out, you know? Alrighty. The drama. Oh, also, apparently...
Would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Are those my surgical...
graphics do look pretty nice. They're obviously using the graphics from Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1.
Is that my...
Which is also why Sherlock Holmes is so young in this.
Might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
Man, do I need to sleep? Like, sleep is for the weak, Watson. Okay, hello? Hello. I believe. There we go. Okay, what we got going on? Okay, so it turns yellow when there's something to look at. Hold to inspect. Okay. Scandinavian princess. Okay. London Advertiser. Really? That's what it's called? That's the name of this this newspaper? The London Advertiser. September 28th, 1882. The tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Hildur. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Hildur's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night promenade. Oh, hey, look. Okay, you scroll. A spokesman for the police assures the Advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentlemen's clubs or the fair nightingales who comfort them. Interesting. So either he's going to be noticed by the ladies or he's going to be noticed by the men, and all of them want him.
Gossip, all of it uninteresting.
Alright, I'm sure it'll be important. Hello,
Order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Or maybe it's just also easy for him to get here, you know? What is happening? My neighbors are being so loud right now. What the heck is going on?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing
No women, though.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant
Oh
discovery...
yeah, they're partying. I think they're... From the reactions, it sounds like they're listening to some kind of sports ball game.
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
Yes, let's. What are we doing? Before we move on, just want to have a look around. Hello, yes. Honestly, I feel like this is exactly the layout from Sherlock Holmes' Nemesis. My God, I did not expect that to be such a pertinent reference to be made, you know? Before we move on, must look over every single thing. Get out of my way, Watson. Hello? That dustbin. It definitely looks like... Okay, maybe not. Let us continue on. It's rainy today. Why not dress in something more appropriate? See open book, case book. Navigate. Tab. Got it. Okay. Okay. Look at us. Look at oh my gosh. It's a Benedictine chapel. It's oh my gosh. Wow, they really did not care about time period with some of these outfits. Oh my gosh, it really it really is bend her over. Okay. What? Yeah, you know, I gotta go with the earstalker hat. You know, or deerstalker hat. Is that what it's called? I always forget what it's called. What the actual name is called? It's a fez. Anyways. Oh, are some of these Doctor Who references? Because I feel like some of these definitely fit more with Doctor Who than they do with Sherlock. But you know what? We're gonna go ahead and you know, we're gonna be Benedict Cucumber Patch. You know, yes. Very distinguished. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh. I can't even jokingly be into this. What the heck is up with... No. No. Just no. Absolutely not. This is almost worse. Oh. Ew. No, not the thin mustache. Why do so many of the all of the beards do not include a mustache? Okay, it's weird to have a beard and no mustache. Like, it's okay to have a mustache and no beard. But beard and no mustache, it feels wrong. It feels like part of his face is naked. Nope, clean shaven, absolutely. Screw that. Ooh. Beat up. Ooh. He's got some battle scars. What we got here? Oh, hey, look, it's Watson. We could change Watson. I feel like this is also... Is this also from Sherlock? Is it? I'm not sure. But I do enjoy, you know what? Watson, we're gonna deck you out, bud. You look good. You look good. I like the hat. I like the whole look. I'm just gonna... Oh man, that's classic. That is a classic outfit right there. I like it. I like it. And you know what? I think we're still gonna stick with this bad boy. I like it. It's not time period accurate at all, but you know what? Don't care. Okay. What's up, Watson? Hello? Okay. We're looking for a... fuck that table. Yeah, get it. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Just knock everything over. Oh. Apparently that vase is invulnerable. That's the first Lovecraftian clue. Look for any arcane etchings. Okay. Anyways. Alrighty. Beautiful. Hello. Yes. Oh, hey, look. Is this the dustbin that I was looking for? Is this the dust I was looking for?
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil.
Interesting. Okay. What is
A
this?
cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool. See,
Ooh.
Watson, the conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
I mean, have you met
Get the
him?
Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Hello, little
Sorry,
Timmy.
Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
Why is this kid... he looks so old. I'm uncomfortable. What happened to my newspaper? What were today's headlines? I want to know what today's
Any
headlines
breaking
were.
news today?
The dog accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes, yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
What happened to my
You're a
newspaper?
bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson,
Cool, now I can take the day off.
I love this kid. Tell me about the man.
Can you
Start with
describe
the
the man?
guy.
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
Never heard of a well-read assassin? You gotta have hobbies, my dude. Like, killing people's just his day job. I almost said my. I almost said my. What did he do to the paper?
See what he was up to.
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Nothing like a child protecting capitalism instead of their own life.
Which way?
Wee!
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
He's like, I answered 5 questions. That'll be 5
Get the
shillings,
Strand.
thank
Get your
you.
Copy of the Strand
Open the
here.
casebook. Navigate to the Mind Palace. Oh my, hey look. Oh my god. Okay, so this is already creepy. Let's see. Cactus spine potentially poisoned. Okay. Pin evidence. Got it. Okay. Okay. Let's read this real quick. Among our morning deliveries is a book for Watson. It was from Mr. Barnes, the bookseller, who prefers to do deliveries himself. Attached to the book is Barnes' business card, which includes the address of his store just around the corner. I think Mr. Barnes might be our very first suspect. Thank you. What in the world? The strand is missing. This is okay. Watson brought in the morning's post, but the strand is missing. He disposed of it before entering the building because the pages were soiled. There is still a chance it might be found in the dustbin. The newspaper is indeed in the bin. Lovely. Isn't that great? Let's can't pin that. Do they have to match colors? Might that be a thing? Okay. Newsboy's testimony. I feel like that's good to pin there. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Why did that? Oh, that went away. Okay. Okay. Maybe I now pin this. Barnes, the local bookseller, ruined the paper. Oh, he ruined the paper because he tracked mud on it, right? Like that's the thing. He didn't try to kill them, but he tracked mud on it. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of... Oh, no, it totally is the bookseller. He said he was carrying a stack of books. I'm an idiot. Okay. And this morning, Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Watson. A cactus spine for assassination. A loud bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. Okay. Let's do that then. What is going on here? Mr. Barnes is involved in the scheme. Okay. Lovely.
From that Mr. Holmes' murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples. Not every pawn knows it's part of a game.
Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay, see, pin the evidence with the bookshop photo by pressing X. Try to find the bookshop. Okay, what? Okay. Got it.
Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Okay, so now I'm looking for the shop that's in the photo. Am I looking into this correctly? You okay there, bud? Hello. You doing all right?
Can I ask you a question?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Lovely. Okay. By the way, I love that the bookseller is Mr. Barnes. Where's Mr. Noble?
Excuse me, just one question.
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Okay, goodbye. I love that I can just run and run as fast as I can. You can't catch me. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Oh, hey.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm really sorry, but I can't help you. Try asking someone else.
Okay, none of you have been useful. Okay. Where's the bookstore? It said bookstore, but then I immediately put. Oh, hey, look, Barnes Books. I cannot speak to this gentleman. Lovely. Hello. Is Watson.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Definitely. Didn't I go to the bookshop at the beginning of Sherlock Holmes' Nemesis? I feel like I'm repeating things from previous games. Okay. What up? Bags under eyes. The effects of overwork. Perfect. Hello. Yes. Ink. Newspaper ink? Like from the newspaper that he ruined? Keeping it tight. Keeping it tight. Okay. Not what I was supposed to be looking at, though. Leans heavily on his right leg. He's got dirt on his knees. You know what that means. He was bending over to ruin the newspaper. I guess. I don't know. What you got down here? Shoes! For free? Okay. Let's see. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes, the result of long hours of intense work. He is not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hands suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. Workaholic, blackmail victim. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the result of poor sleep and stress. He's developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. Okay. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me. I feel like the workaholic one makes the fewest number of assumptions, but the blackmail victim one feels like a more complete story. Gonna go with the blackmail one. Character portrait. Mr. Barnes. Perfect. It's exactly what it said before.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Did he just run?
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes.
You know, the person you literally locked eyes with.
Golly, I did not see you coming.
What are you talking
Care
about?
to answer some questions for me?
You're not a good liar, my dude.
I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
No, really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Let's see. We got this.
The ladder is broken recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
That might be the source of his limp. Oh, I was about to say, I thought it was like Watson like writing something down on a piece of paper, but I was like, man, that sounds a lot like a dog. Hey, look, it's a dog.
Oh, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? This might be the only version of Sherlock Holmes where I'm like, yeah, he would like a dog.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
My dude, you're Sherlock Holmes.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Interesting. Exotic plants catalog. A catalog of exotic plants on Barnes's counter. The name of the catalog reads Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting Love. I get a feeling that there's a code in the plant shit. 'Cause that is some classic Sherlock Holmes stuff right there, you know?
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
It's true. Speaking of which,
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
oh, so he's put dried flowers in his window to say, I did the thing to Sherlock.
The finest view London has to offer.
The street. I feel like that's blistering commentary.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
I agree. I'm gonna go ahead and saddle up right behind you, way too close. Okay, what's going on? Guess I can.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
Okay, I gotta do something else around here? Hello? I mean, there's the door.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
I was thinking maybe she's the one looking for the message.
What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Oh, nice to meet you, Lily. Now, what's the dog's name? Alrighty. Hello? I don't know what's happening. Do I need to put something together in my mind palace? Hey, look. Mind palace. Okay. Hello? So, do 3 of these go together? Is that what I'm seeing? Dead flowers on display. Yes. I think maybe this. And then, Mr. Barnes is involved in the scheme. Makes sense. Makes sense. Can I unpin this? I guess I can't unpin this. Even though this is green and this is definitely not green. Okay, maybe there's so many things. There's so many things already. The broken ladder. Newsboy's testimony. I mean, let's read that, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Why is it not letting me disconnect this? Dead flowers in the display. The exotic plants. This one? Nope. Cryptology book. Okay. I mean, it's weird because it's not, doesn't give me help. Okay. Questions are shown in the Mind Palace. Answer all questions to progress to the next chapter. Press C. Got it. Q&A. When all correct links have been made, the evidence will be combined and an answer revealed. Often you will not have all the correct evidence to answer each question, so keep investigating until you do. I'm going to assume that that's what's going on here. I don't have the correct I don't have the proper evidence. I thought that that made plenty of sense. Also, I'm very annoyed that I can't remove that one. Am I to assume that that means it is correct? Okay. Okay, wait. Maybe I can look at the, no. The answer is no. No, I can't. Okay, wait. Because I pinned let's see, can I pin this evidence? Yo, can I talk to you about this when it's pinned? The answer is no.
Answers a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? You want to talk to me about the dead flowers in the window? What in the world? Okay. Okay, let's try the cryptology book. See, but now I don't have anything for the last thing. Okay, come on.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
Okay, so maybe it's something about... What is going on?
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Do I have to try to figure out who the recipient is? Because right now... Oh, hey, look, flowers. Maybe this has something to do with it.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom
Oh.
so beautiful.
Hey, look,
So,
a
I know
cactus.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something. The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Maybe a newspaper? Maybe this entire murder plot was made up in your head.
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses.
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
Roses are the national emblem of England? Where in the heck?
Familiar spine. Is this what I found in my dust?
Oh, that's all I needed. Okay.
Anything to your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Let us observe her. Give you a little once over. Sup, lady? Look, let me look at them lips. Wearing makeup for beauty or concealment? My dude, it's a lady wearing makeup. It's not that unusual. Distant look avoids eye contact or distracted. Mourning brooch. Honoring deceased husband. Okay. Luxury fabric. Unusual for work attire. Almost like she's not actually working here. Clean boots. Changed shoes upon arrival. Okay, so Miss Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for outside work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. While she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, she still wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her gaze, always staring off into the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Taken as a whole, one must conclude that Mrs. Fleming is still reeling from her tragic loss, or Mrs. Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search of something. Perhaps she is waiting for someone? While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she's learned to love herself again. I think it's the second one. Perfect.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No.
Ooh, those are some facial animations.
Gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Miss.
Oh my. There's no even. It's not even an attempt. Not even attempting to try to sync the lip animations to the voice acting. Woo! Okay, showing evidence. What evidence am I showing her? I'm gonna show her the cactus in a cracked pot.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fish
I will.
And the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Interesting. Mrs. Fleming claims she doesn't know how the cactus appeared on her display. We went for a break, and when she came back, it was there. Okay. I mean, are there consequences to showing her something that's not pertinent?
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes. Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller. Are you sure you're asking the right person?
Nope.
I'm just a flower seller.
Ask her about the dead flowers.
In barn shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh,
How romantic.
you're right.
Broken
I
ladder.
don't know anything about this, sorry.
Nope.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes, no, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course. but we haven't shared much more than a look.
Part of me really wonders, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Part of me really wonders if part of this is that we're just reading too much into things.
So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Interesting. 5 evidence updated.
Should have worn something warmer.
Yes, you should have. Anyways, onward we go. Don't mind me. I'm being a little aggressive. Sup, you bitch. Oh, I realize now. Okay. So dead flowers on display probably goes with Mrs. Fleming on Barnes. Oh, but I had the wrong blue one. Cactus in a cracked pot. Got it. Mr. Barnes is in love with Mrs. Fleming. What? Excuse? That's not where I thought this was going, but okay. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or could simply be a symbol of his desperation. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents these cacti as immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the Strand outside 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. Yo, Barnes.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Oh my god. Oh my
Mr.
god.
Barnes,
I was
I know what
right.
you did,
He
and I
was
know
just
why you
paranoid.
did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
What is he
I
doing?
couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured, we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
He's just embarrassed.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward
Oh my
package,
God.
heavy too. And when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus in your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Dude, you need some help in this area. I know what to do.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things.
Yeah, just be
So, at
forward
last,
and
we
direct
return to the
and,
matter of the paper.
you know,
I'm
move on
investigating a string of
if things don't
Did
work
you perhaps
out.
read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
It literally got buried.
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
My God. So all of this was just to get him the newspaper that he thinks might have information about a crime that he is investigating. Also, the facial animations continue to be dreadful. Dreadful. Alright. So, The Strand, September 28th, 1882. I have only just realized I have not been recording. Well, great. Oh well. Saltpeter, I believe that's how you pronounce that. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening en route to Europe when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing the saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
I pay for a subscription. That's not how this works. Okay, anyways. Come on, Watson.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
Yes, it
An
was.
assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill-applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It
Well,
is.
schizophrenia.
There'll always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes. I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch.
No, I'm gonna kiss you.
But it's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
Why do they keep saying come? Why do they keep saying it? Like, it's just inviting the jokes. Yo, is this the place? Stenwick's Mansion. Oh! I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is.
Not much further now.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Oh, those mutton chops, though.
Nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion.
I'm just gonna...
Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes.
I'm just gonna do an interpretation of what I think the mouth sounds are saying.
My missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles.
That's all they're doing. There's no consonants. Why won't you investigate other missing people?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Okay.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate
Because we're the
murders,
police.
thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes.
Honestly, Watson's animations are fairly close, but still a little bit off. Anyways, can you describe Kimahia?
Tell me about Kimahia.
He's foreign, a Maori, all the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English, never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
I don't like that. Watson, what are you doing? What was that? Okay. Watson, please chill out. Okay.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Okay.
May I see your
I don't like the word
His
escaped.
shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Okay.
Is there any reason Kimahia may have left?
I should think not.
You know,
He had
were
all
you
he
an
wanted,
asshole?
Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Oh, you only fed him cabbage. Perhaps he's gone because he's just absolutely shit himself crazy. Like, it just... did he steal
Did
anything?
Kimahia make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No, no. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, what is going on, Watson? Are you okay? Are they making up for teleporting Watson by giving you just too much walking animation? Like, what the hell is happening?
I take it this is the first time Kimahia has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first...
I think I've heard enough of your bullshit.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Great. Lovely. I love that. Investigation scene found. Here? Oh, I have to go to his shack, right? Hello? Hello? What's going on? Damn. What I'm seeing here looks fine. Oh, hey, look. There's the head. What in the...
Chewing tobacco.
Ugh. Gross.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
I apparently cannot look at this monster footprint. Okay, cool. I'm glad.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone?
Yeah, he seems like a douche. Sorry to tell you, but yeah, guy's an asshole. I rescued him from savagery, blah blah blah. When you see a wavy green circle, press Q to observe the object more closely. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Okay. So, can I do knee print hiding?
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Okay, it was not a monster footprint. What is going on here? What even? Okay. Press Q to see imagination nodes. Okay. Interact with nodes to begin, then recreate an accurate version of events. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and continue to investigate. Hello. What we have here?
A scrap of Hessian.
What the heck is Hessian?
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Interesting. Oh. Well, that's not what I thought I was doing. Okay. There we go. Hello. What the hell?
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Sure. It's definitely not the face of something evil. Just double checking that there's nothing else around it.
Small navy spyglass.
Got it. I guess I'm keeping that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Back out. There we go. Alrighty. What we got going on here?
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
So if I pin who's in Stomach's garden? Footprints. Where in the world? Green tobacco remnants, no. Character portraits, Stomach's testimony. Clothes made of Hessian. Let's go ahead and pin that real quick because I feel like. Hello? Hello. Okay.
Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Trying to see if something else will come up since I have this pinned
A scrap
now.
of Hessian.
Never mind. This doesn't work how I thought it did. Let's go ahead and see if we can put something together. Okay. Chewing tobacco remnants. Spyglass. Footprints. Apparently none of that connected. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know how the investigations work in this goddamn game. Okay, let's start with bone.
Mutton chops. The remains of a meal.
Mutton chops. I was like, don't look good on anyone.
Long since cold.
Okay, got it, got it, got it. What the heck is this? Aha! A rotted potato.
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic. Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
It's a good question. Okay. Still looking for... I feel like we're definitely still missing stuff here.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Interesting. You got something else for me, Doctor?
Fenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous. This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Why are you one of the only... Oh, hey, look.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
What's up? How can I help you? Would it have been this? Apparently not. Okay. Oh, did I leave the area? What's up? Okay, there we go. Hello? Hello? There's an axe. This isn't something I can look at. Oh, hey, look. Oh my.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Oh, interesting. So. Hello.
Is this a tanifa, a Maori water spoon?
I gotta look at it through the window.
Either way, it's giving me chills.
No air coming through it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and so he's here. Okay. I don't understand how this works. Oh, hello. What you got? Okay. So it wasn't as simple as... Wait, there's something over here. Oh no, that's the thing on the inside. Okay, so... Oh, I have to pin something. I have to pin one of the imagination things. I can't pin that. But can I pin this thing? Got it. Those are made of Hessian. Got it. What about that though? Already tried looking at this thing and being like, hey, it's also Hessian. Yo. Okay, there's another thing here.
This disappearance is intriguing now. I cannot make head or tail.
How does one... How do Yo, how do I... Is it just that this is this memory, but I'm far enough away that... Oh my god, what the heck is going on?
Air coming through it.
Yeah, no air coming through it. Lovely. Okay.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
Okay, I'm about to lose my shit. Okay.
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Got it. Lovely. Come on. Okay. I mean, I almost have an idea. Let's back out. Let's see if I can do anything in the mind palace, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, it's made of Hessian. Blues in Stenwick's garden. I guess. The strand. Oh, apparently this one's correct? Oh, okay. Did not expect that. Okay. Maybe it's that I need to go further. It's like, you're telling me all the clues I need are back there? Apparently they are. Good day, sir. You racist man. You.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Oh my god. I mean, I can make head or tail, but I feel like a lot of it is just me trying to figure out what the game wants me to freaking do. Okay. How about... Okay. How about I go in here and I pin the thing about the chewing tobacco. Then I look at this scene. That is not what it wants from me. Fun fact, that is not what it wants. Still confused about this track. What do you want? What do you require? Game. The real problem is this thing's so new that I'm like, I don't know if I could look up a guide. Hello. The previous / next thing does not work. Oh, hey, maybe I should pin that evidence that I can't do anything with. And maybe that's what will reveal something. Oh, hey, look at that. Moldy, broken, not used recently. Okay, so it's not this. Great. So we know what it isn't. That's wonderful. Oh, hey, look, more. Parallel tracks. Grass doesn't grow here. Often used. Okay. Oh, okay. Piles of logs fallen.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Expand. Got it. Okay. How does... Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe... I feel like I probably should do something with this. Oh, hey, look. What are these symbols? Locked with an unusual keyhole. I think this is literally telling me, hey, yo, pin this. Oh, hey, look. literally a thing for the keys. Okay. Unusual form bent to the left. Key print missing. Okay. But what about that, though? But what about that, though? Why do these have freaking magnifying glasses next to them? Okay. 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 What do any of these symbols mean? I don't know. Okay. Let's unpin that evidence. Stanwyk's mansion. Kimihia's shack. Clues in Stanwyk's garden. Lovely. I feel like if I have the correct thing pinned, it really should just come up, right? Yo, Watson, get out of the way. Watson, why are you in my way? My boy. Okay. Maybe I can talk to him about some of the evidence. Provide evidence. Okay. Maybe we'll make progress. Maybe. Who knows?
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
What a dick. Give me the fucking keys, man.
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Ugh, just...
Where on earth are you going with this?
God, just...
Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Whatever.
You are meant to be intelligent.
Yep.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimihia's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Really? Really? You're telling me this guy was like, I'm okay being naked in freaking England? And so you gave him a sack? Okay.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimihia's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Great. You're wonderful. You're really helping.
Do you happen to know Kimihia's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Okay. So, the footprint... sorry. The footprint that we found, definitely not Kimihia's.
Has Kimihia ever indulged in tobacco?
No, The man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimihia's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known.
Yeah, that's why you did that. Uh-huh. He struggled with
Why
the
are you
currency.
still here?
Ugh. God, you're the worst. Okay. So wait, we have... Huh. So our options are he fell back because he was on fire. Suspect fell back because he was on fire. Or both of them fell back. I mean, maybe it's that so he was here eating, or what is happening? What is this scenario that we're cooking up here? I mean, I feel like this one's pretty obvious. Yeah, Kimihi is unconscious and is being wheeled away. Let's go ahead and... So it's not you. It's almost certainly a named person. A named person with spyglass? Wait, where was the spyglass? It wasn't over here. Did it get left? Like... Okay, so there's that. Someone broke this, fell face in the thing. The nose flute.
No air coming through it.
No air coming through it. In fact, none. Zero, zilch. Okay. Oh, hey. Nope. Almost definitely. Validate?
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimihia went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe. Then
Oh, yes.
Kimihia
I
had
forgot
taken
about the
sedative and
frickin'
fell into a deep sleep.
opioid.
The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimihia had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
Sure it does. Nothing I say is ever crazy.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
I mean, I think he's a dick, so you know what? I think I know that he is a dick. Hello.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
Either that or they were going through it real fucking fast.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, and then finally...
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I'm almost
I
finished.
won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your...
I'm
ego is
impressive.
another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment.
I don't like the way you're
Spare me
talking
that
about this.
claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
You know what?
Captain, you are so addled by delusions of competency that you miss the blindingly obvious. Without
Damn
the
right.
assistance of others, you are utterly incapable. Kimahir endured your nonsense far longer than I will.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon.
No,
with
Watson,
good
I'm
news.
calling him a
And
dick.
in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Oh, well, in that case, I guess you don't want answers. Fuck off. Let us follow Kimahir's trail. Also, let us unpin this thing. And then... what are the notable features of the abductor? Owns a spyglass, chewing tobacco, and footprints? Okay, so these are good. Oh, they turn green when you got them correct. That's what it is. Okay. Listen, a guy can try. Okay, I don't have the correct thing for the last one of those. Where does Kimahir's trail end? Good question. Let's just follow the goddamn thing, shall we? Definitely not this way. Hello. Yes. More this way. Hello. Creepy
No
doll.
seams or torn fabric on this doll. likely one-legged by design. No seams or torn fabric on this doll, likely one-legged
Got
by
it.
design.
Thank you, Sherlock. Okay. Ooh.
What does it say?
Welcome to the hunt. Hey ho, street pigeons and roof ravens. Another treasure hunt is upon you. With a clue in hand, it's up to you to find all the dolls.
A treasure hunt. Used to do lots of those in my childhood, myself, and
Is it a call for help? A bad joke?
or both. Better not risk leaving this matter ignored, don't you think?
I mean, what was the... Oh, hey, look, Abductor's Trail. I should probably just follow that. But, hey, you know. That's neither here nor there. Hello. Oh, hello. What we got going on here?
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather.
Okay, so he was brought out here, then I would presume brought into a whatchamacallit, a thingamajig, a wagon.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
What we got going on here? Hello, Roy Salisbury.
Roy Salisbury. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Ah, saltpeter. I wonder what that could mean. Notable features of the abductor. Come on, wallet with saltpeter. Grain tobacco remnants? Now that, okay. Sailor's knot. There we go. Was kidnapped by a sailor. Okay, a particular knot, a spyglass, and the footprints of a working man's boots. They all add up to one conclusion. Kimahia's abductor is a sailor. Cool. I did it. Okay. Where does it lead? I'm not... Oh, wallet with saltpeter. And then, let's see. Abductor is a sailor? Maybe? Yeah, there it is. All evidence points to the port of London. We now know that Kimahia's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kimahia, we must head to the port of London. There is no time to lose. It is vital that we find a cab to the port of London immediately. Oh, hey, thank you, Watch. I'm not talking to you right now. But you know what? This is gonna be, if I can figure out,
The strand.
does it auto? No, it doesn't auto save. New save. Select. Beautiful. Look at that. But with that, we are going to go ahead and end this stream. Thank you, anyone who's been watching this. If you're currently watching it, thank you for watching it live. I know it's at a weird time. This week's just going to be crazy because of Karen working at home. But you can always watch the VODs later. And I'm still gonna be streaming Monday through Thursday. I'm gonna just be streaming at weird ass times. And if you're watching this later, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. This seems really interesting. It's a little janky, but you know what? I love games that are a little janky. Especially as a person who is starting a review show. I love games that are a little janky. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. And you want to see a magic trick, and suddenly the game is silent. It's just you and me now. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Good night.